Alright, make sure it's all working.
Avatar, arise from your slumber. The Guardian has invaded Britannia, and Lord British has summoned you for your final adventure. In order to view your surroundings, simply move your mouse. If you wish to move, press and hold the right mouse button. You can also use the cursor to interact with objects. When you are close enough to use an object, the cursor will turn green if placed over the object. If you wish to use the object, click the left mouse button. For my next piece of counsel, left-click on the golden ankh that will appear by your bed.
Okay, give me a sec to check the, what was it? Oh yeah. Audio capture. Test, 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 test. Okay, cool. I mean, I could also check it on the phone. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, give me one sec. Just making sure everything's working. Excellent. Plug my headphones back in. Whee. Okay, so this is Ultima IX. It's an old 3D adventure game. I mean, you can kind of tell from the textures and stuff. I really like older aesthetics and whatnot. Like Ocarina of Time, which I will play more of at some point. But I remembered this game, and I was looking into some other older games that I wanted to play, and this is one of them. So I've played this game once. I can't sit on this, can I? No. And yeah, I wasn't very good at it. I was much younger. And I did cheat. It's an older game and has glitches, so sometimes the game will just not render properly and whatnot, and you actually can't beat the game unless you cheat. I'm on a TV. And the cheat I'm talking about specifically is the fly cheat, which I will dig into if I need to, because I can't remember what the hotkey is for it anyway. So, just gonna try to be playing this as normally as I can. I've been excited to play it through because like I've been doing a bunch of testing to make sure things were working properly and that audio matched up. I actually did some, instead of doing like a test stream where Excel helped me out, I did I gotta stop running around. Um, Instead of doing a test stream, I actually just recorded it because I saw. Okay, let's turn that off. I saw that. I watched a video and somebody was saying that yeah, you should always try that whenever you do changes. But like, I use OBS Studio. Music Edition is what I'm using because that was the only one that worked with the reverb filter that I wanted. Anyway, so yeah, I know how to seriously cheese this game because it has some very funky funky physics, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, so the way that I'm moving around, I think he'll explain it with this Ankh. So I interact with things by pressing the left clicking, and then I move by moving my mouse around and holding the right mouse button.
Your first task is to prepare for your adventure. Make sure you collect all of your supplies before you leave your home. Many objects are operable. It will be useful for you to experiment. Perhaps you should try to turn on the lights in your room. Just move close enough to the light switch so that your cursor is green when placed over the switch. Then click the left mouse button to turn the lights on and off. I have marked special items of interest, so be sure to examine these.
Did I just desync all the lights? No, it's only for that one. Alright, fine. Make a call? No signal. Probably the closest I can get to dancing. Does not matter where I click. Oh yeah, TV. That's the only channel. Visible. So they don't explain to you what all the controls are, I don't think. They have like what's the word? Documentation and like stuff in the box. This is the Windows 10 version, but my dad has the actual Windows 95, Windows 98 version. So I have access to that if I need it. There's also another way to move, and I forget. Yeah, so if I hold Control, then I will sidle left, and Alt will sidle right, and I think... Oh yeah, so it works with both sets of Control and Alt, except it reverses them. Also, look at that, the neck. Oh yeah, that's very much not how a neck works. What was the other? I think... Well, space is jump. And... Is there something with Alt? No. Is it W? No, it's not. It's like... Oh, is it the arrow keys? Yeah, so you can use the arrow keys. And then that begs the question... So I could just use the arrow keys, but I've gotten more used to using the mouse. How do you move backwards? The mouse. Oh yeah, shift is run. Although what's nice is if you press caps lock, you don't have to hold shift. I like that. What was it? It was...
Your first task is to prepare for your adventure.
Got that.
Make sure you collect all of your supplies before you leave your home.
25 minutes past
Many
7.
objects are operable. It will be useful for you to experiment. Perhaps you should try to turn on the lights in your room. Just move close enough to the light switch so that your cursor is green.
I'm waiting for him to stop talking.
Then click the left mouse button to turn the lights on and off. I have marked special items.
Oh wait, I can press enter. Yay! Okay, so if I hold X, I can examine things. Like if I mouse over them, it tells me what they are. That's an alarm clock, lamp, pillow, bed. If you don't know what things are, television set. I mean, they're not that low poly. Ooh, but I didn't know it was brass. Pillow.
Hello.
Hello. There's a plate, lamp, mug. And I can move things around. Ooh. On the reading of books. Reading books can be an enriching and entertaining pastime. By the way, for the longest time, I didn't know that that's how you spelled past. I thought it was past time, which doesn't really make sense, but...
It's something you use to pass the time.
Yeah, but it's P-A-S-T-I-M-E. It's not P-A-S-S-T-I-M-E.
Yeah, but you have to think about it like how it was spelled at the time, because double S had its own symbol.
Only at the end of words, I thought.
No, an S at the end of the word had its own symbol as well.
Oh, maybe. I figure it's laziness. That it started off with 2 and then it's like, we don't need 2. And then they got rid of 1.
I'm all for making writing more efficient.
You'll find that the more books you read, the more you will know about the world, its inhabitants, and its history. In books, you can even find clues that you may otherwise miss. After opening a book, left-click on the folded page corner in the top right to turn the page. To turn back to the first page of a book, simply click on the bookmark. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about this.
Yeah, I thought they were just, stating facts about books in general, and then I heard you say left click. It's like, my immersion is gone.
You can turn to the previous page by left-clicking on the folded corner in the top left. Once you've finished reading the book, press escape, or right-click anywhere on the book to close it. Now, that's not how I've been closing books. I've just been clicking off the book. Nope, that works too. And escape. Cool. Many ways to close a book. Book, bookshelf, books. As you can see, it's showing an interaction with these and nothing is happening. I can headbang. Yes. Oh, what? Oh, really? Alright, fine. I think it was K to zoom? Okay. Nope. What is... I forget. What do I press to reverse? The complete works of J.R.R. Tolkien. Included in this collection is The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, The Return of the King, The Silmarillion, The Father Christmas Letters. Spelled with 2 S's. But there's no way to actually... There's no folded page, which means I can't actually look at anything. Okay. So that was the first one. Nope, that was the second one? Oh, is it just this entire... Yes. Well, let's just be thorough. Little Easter egg, I guess. Dad would have known that. Nothing in there. Okay, I will go back to normal view. What? No, this isn't the TV. This is the VCR. Okay. Anything else to do in here besides turn off all the lights? Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Wait, can I get on this lamp? Nope. The jumping in this game is weird. It's all based on the cursor. No, it's... I'm hitting the slope of the lampshade. This is a plant. Potted plant. I was wrong. Wait a minute, I hit... Okay, I think everything's off.
Surely you will not go adventuring without clothes. I think your clothes are in the bathroom through the other door.
Armchair. Another lamp. Bath. I am hovering. Am I? Oh, I'm in there. All the water's gone already. That's some texture. Now that my feet are slightly wet. Equipping items. There are many things that you will want to take with you, and some that you will simply use. Your belt, tool belt, clothes, backpack, journal, and compass will need to be taken with you. To do this, left-click on the object and drag it onto yourself, then release. To simply use an item, just left-click on it where it is. Some items can be either taken or used. For example, you can eat food by left-clicking on it, or you can left-click and drag it onto your backpack or tool belt to take it with you for later. Why is there oh, it's like that. Toothbrush mug. And he is a vampire. Oh, okay, clicking anywhere on this counter turns on the sink. Okay, so that top bar is armor. So I slightly... It incentivizes you to wear clothes.
To wear your clothes, drag them with the left mouse button onto yourself. Once the cursor is over you, release the mouse button.
What is this switch for? Oh, it is for that. I just mess it up. There we go. Yeah, so there's actually no change to the lighting in the room based off of the light source. They're not light sources, they're just, their textures are changing. Oh yeah, that's another thing. After a while, doors just close themselves. Pretty sure that's what happened. Maybe I have to walk away from them.
Take my advice, Avatar. You will need your tool belt on the table beside you.
There it is. It takes a while, but they will close on you. No, I don't know why. That's a kind of weird thing to me. Oh, that's painting. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go back in here because there's stuff from older Ultima games. But I can't tell you which ones. Yeah, so these have significance in other games.
That's the sigil.
Of the Avatar or Britain?
No, it's I think the snake is spiritual. Or no,
No, I don't think that's a sigil.
yeah, it is a snake. That's Moonglow's sigil.
Oh, well, that would be honesty.
Moonglow?
Mages are, yeah.
Those are dudes.
This, I think, no, that might not. Yeah, there's a horse. I don't think that's anything from Ultima. But yeah, I haven't mentioned the fact that in order to get this all working, nope, you can't sit in chairs. Oh, Josh is now going through the box for the computer game that Dad brought.
Well, that's because the tarot cards
I know. We haven't
have all
gotten.
the sigils on the back of them.
I know.
And waboosh, look at the bottom.
There are not 9. That's the Avatar symbol.
Oh.
But I thought it was the symbol of Britain, or like Britain. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, so when I first tried to get this game running, I got this version of it on Good Old Games, which is GOG.com. And I booted it up. The Avatar was just kind of like sliding across the floor, and opening books took a ridiculous amount of time. And so I thought that, you know, the Avatar animation wasn't working at all. No, it was just super slow. And so apparently what you're supposed to do, there are other games that this happens with, and what you're supposed to do is reset your computer so that the game clock synchronizes with your computer clock, I guess. But
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was another one.
Yeah, but that's not the only condition, because I ran into a situation where I had that happen and then I restarted. In fact, that was last Sunday, because I wanted to stream this. And it wouldn't have it. I reset my computer, restarted my computer, and it was still lagging horribly. And if I actually do get into a situation where it does that again, I will record it, so yeah, you guys can see what that looks like. It's pretty crazy. Like, it even slows down the fighting animations. So fighting things takes considerably more time.
But the hitbox exists for longer, so you can just kind of waggle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your the sword or whatever will stays activated for longer. But it doesn't. I think it has a certain amount of time that it waits to do more damage. Anyway, so in order to get this running correctly again, like this smoothly, instead of all the animations being ridiculously slow, I had to install updates on Windows. Because I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but I've experienced this on my personal computer and my work desktop and my work laptop. I'm on a plant. Potted plant. Is that when Windows decides that it wants to update, but you haven't updated it yet, it basically just uses as much of your disk as it wants. Like, I had on my work desktop, my disk usage went up to 100%. which, from my understanding, is disk usage is how often it's accessing the hard drive. And so, yeah, Windows is just being needy, resource hog, and basically like punishing you, or like blackmailing you. No, not blackmailing. What's the word?
Threatening? No.
And no,
Oh.
the money thing. Anyway, I mean, it is kind of blackmail. It's like, install our updates or we're going to lag your computer. But yeah, it lagged it so bad that the game would not actually run correctly until I installed updates. And it was the feature update to Windows 20H2, which took like 6 hours. So I did not stream that day. There's a tool belt and another Ankh. Just give me a sec, okay? Avatar, here's a list of the skills you must learn and tasks you must perform before departing Earth for Britannia. Read one section at a time.
Chores?
I guess, but that's not the word I wanted.
No, that's the one I got.
Sure. That's probably better than the word I'm trying to think of. Read one section at a time, and then do what is described. Refer back to this as often as you need. Learn basic movement and the use of items here in your home. Look with the mouse and walk by holding down the right mouse button. Use items by left-clicking on them, such as the TV, clock, alarm, books, etc. You know, now thinking about it, I don't think the arrow keys did work in the original game. So I'll try not to do that. I have marked some items of special interest for you. Get dressed by left-click and dragging clothes onto yourself. Equip your tool belt, used for storage and quick access via functions. There are more items of interest downstairs. Equip your backpack from the bookcase. Press B to open it. Right-click to close. Get the gate key from your desk. Take your compass from the living room. Don't forget your journal. You will use this to save and load your game, and important information will be stored here. Some food might be nice. Some food might be nice! Left click on food to eat it. Your next task is to train in combat beside your house. You'll find your weapons outside. Play hopscotch. Learn to walk left, right, backwards, and jump. To leave your yard, you will need the gate key from your desk. Put the key in your inventory. Left click on the gate. Explore and learn some advanced skills in the park nearby. Run down the trail by using the shift key, or press caps lock to make run your default. I mean, they didn't even have to program that. That's just how Windows was built. Learn climbing at the log on the scenic trail to the left. Our family jokes that we say skenic. Watch out for wolves, you may have to fight. Practice swimming in the pond. Look down while swimming to dive and look up to surface. Don't stay under too long. You're now ready for your adventures in Britannia. Seek out the gypsy and her wagon. She will guide you the rest of the way. Your friend, Hawkwind. Oh, it does say Hawkwind. I was wondering... Okay.
Notice the tool belt at the bottom of the screen. Items placed here may be used by left-clicking on the icon shown on the tool belt, or by pressing the corresponding function key. To place an item into your tool belt, left-click and drag it onto the desired slot. To remove an item from your tool belt, press the Q key to free your cursor from the center of the screen, then drag the items off of your tool belt. Don't forget to press the Q key again to lock the cursor back into the middle of the screen.
Yes. Let us equip a pillow. Nope. It gives you a big red X to say, you can't have that. See, I can move all this stuff locally. Yeah, that is one of the kind of janky things about this switching. Ah, I can take all the mugs. How about plates? No, it won't even let me move plates. I could probably take the book. That teaches me how to read books. Plant. No plant. Toilet. Here's a book. Oh, I already read this book. That's some light reading. Like, the book is heavy. There's a lot of pages there, but there's only like 2 pages of actual stuff. Can I? Yes, I can. You don't take fall damage in this game. Because then you have to, like, calculate how long you've been falling, how fast you're going, and stuff, so that's a nice thing about this. I like that you can just interact with the lights directly. Okay, so all of these, I think, are from different Ultima games. Longbow 2 is not. That's Ultima 10, I think. Guess it's an axe. Maybe that's not Ultima. I don't know it that well. Oh, also, so this game was, I forget the name of the company, but like the brain behind the Ultima series was Richard Garriott. And his company, I believe, got bought by EA, or became a subsidiary or something. So that's why EA is here. Because this is an EA game. And as an EA property, they ruined it. They came out with Ultima Online. Oh, that's interesting. If I'm high enough, I can see through the floor. Oh my gosh, I can interact with things. Nope. Come on. I need to see the mug. No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna get off. Anyway, they came out with Ultima Online, which I forget why, but it just did not do well. And that was the last Ultima game that was made. Wait, let me... Gold key. Ultima IX Ascension keyboard commands. Here we go. Basic controls. Move forward, hold right mouse button. Use item, left click. Take item, left click and drag over backpack. Read book / signs, left click. Close books / Gumps? What are gumps? Wait. No, that's a gump is a foolish or dull-witted person. That does not. That's what it says. Okay, I guess if we need to close a gump, we right-click. I'm trying to read that as anything else. Like even yump.
Gump?
Gump.
What?
I'm not gonna think about that too much. Examine item. Press and hold X key when reticle. Isn't it reticule? Or is there a difference?
It's a reticle.
A series of lines or fibers in the eyepiece of an optical device. Oh no. Reticule is a woman's small handbag, originally netted and typically having a dress. Oh, it's a variant spelling of reticle. Okay, I was right.
And wrong.
And wrong. And die.
And I don't see any other word besides gumps.
Movement controls. Run. Shift, caps lock makes run the default. Walk to side. Hold Control or Alt while walking. Walk backwards. So it does explain all this. I think, yeah, I read through this once. Hold Control and Alt while walking is walk backwards. Ah! Yeah, these are some really goofy controls. It took me a bit to get used to them. Jump is spacebar, swim, right click and hold. Climb. Ah, yes, that's going to be invaluable. C key. Sit or lie down, left click on chair. Or bed. I tried left clicking on a chair. Inventory controls. Open backpack. Hand mode free reticle to grab items from the tool belt or off shelf. Q key again goes, yeah, that's hand mode is Q key. Move items, left click and drag. Equip armor, left click and drag onto yourself. Take items, left click and drag items onto your backpack. Close book or gump. I'm so confused by this gump. Escape or right click. Combat controls. Tab key. Again, so I should just hold on to this, probably. Tab key again to go out of combat mode. Left click, attack with bow. Attack with bow, left click and hold. Release to fire. Special attacks. Hold Control or Alt while attacking. Oh! See, that's the thing, I hadn't gotten into special attacks yet.